All right, for the people who don't know, man, who the fuck we got on DaeDaeTV, man?
Man, that's your boy Kash Da Kid, aka OG Cash.
My first question is, how did you get the name Kash Da Kid?
Shit, I put music legend Johnny Cash and the street legend uh, Billy the Kid together. So I put some names together and got Kash Da Kid.
For sure. And where originally are you from?
I'm from the North Minneapolis.
North Minneapolis. Okay, growing up in North Minneapolis, what's some shit you had to go through on a daily basis?
I mean, it was decent. Like, as far as like my younger childhood, was same shit, sports, uh, kicking it with the homies in the hood. A lot of extra shit didn't come in and play to like older teenage years. And that's when shit got hectic. Around like 12, 13, shit like that. That's when I really like jumped off the porch. Really started getting in a lot of badass shit like that.
My next question, what schools did you go to, like, growing up? Like, did you?
I went to some decent schools. Like, I went to elementary, I went to Hamilton, Sojourner True. Middle school, went to motherfucking Olsen Middle School. High school, I knew I couldn't go to high school over North or none of that, so I went to Hopkins and then Shakopee. I moved out there, shit like that. So then I had graduated, all of that. I know if I went to school over North, it was gonna be ugly, or over South.
When and what made you start rapping?
Shit, what really made me start rapping, I've been in love with music like all my life. And I don't know, I just always knew like I had a powerful voice and like when I speak, people listen. So one day, I was young. It was Christmas, my parents had brought me a karaoke machine. I learned how to record myself and just start rapping over instrumentals and shit. Me and my homie Trudy, we was like, shit, let's just start rapping. I was like 10, 11. He was like 8, 9 type shit. So we just started from there. I had started taking it serious once I turned like, I can't really say serious, but I started put out like my first mixtape. I was like 15, 16 years old. And people was rocking with it. They was rocking. So I just went in, the hood was rocking with it. So I just started rapping.
Was you in like a group or was it basically like solo, like your whole career? I mean, like starting off.
I won't call us a group. There's a bunch of homies from the hood. Get Rich Mafia, Get Rich Music. It was just shit. We needed something to do. Like we was all getting bored. Some homies going to prison. Some homies like, you know what I'm saying, they needed out, needed something to do instead of keep going to prison. So they locked in the studio. We lock in the studio. I'll be trying to get them to do different shit. So we all individual artists, but we all under one roof. And that's something I started, Get Rich Music.
For sure. Now I know you ain't like at the point like where you want to be at, or you ain't like where the top stars and shit at. Like like a big star. Yeah, like early on, like in your career, did you like get that like support? Like did you have like a team behind? I wouldn't say a team, but like because people they start rapping like after like like when motherfuckers everybody fell off and that's when people really start taking it like serious. Like, did you have that support or nobody?
I always had support. My thing is I never tried to get famous. So that's the thing with me. Like every time I made music, anytime I step in the studio, I really vibe out for my peoples. And what I mean by that, like I know niggas in my hood gonna love my shit and they get up motivation, get up something to speak to. That's how I was thinking when I was younger. So I'm like, as long as my homies like it, I don't give a fuck about who like it. This where it's at. And then as I started doing more songs, more shit, like a lot of more people in the city start getting attached to getting in tune. Then I started doing songs with people from out of town. But one thing I didn't do, I never went out of town to go try to knock on no labels' doors. I always just took the hood fame. Like, that's how I felt like I made it. Because from where I'm from, I know homies and that ain't lived until to see 18, all that. So I just feel like for people to know who I am and what I'm doing, I just felt like at that time I made it. You know, I wasn't thinking about I can really take this shit state to state, worldwide, none of that. I was thinking too small in a box.
Yeah.
That's what that was. So with me, yeah, I have done songs with people that's known, like real known. But I never just decided to take the same steps they took when it comes to it.
For sure. Now, I did a little research on you, and like I see like some years back, you name dropped like a lot of people and that Killswitch.
Yeah.
Like, is it still tension like with y'all, like, or did it kind of die down like over the years?
Everything good, like everything good. Then nothing happened too much behind a lot of shit. So a few of them I got songs with now. So like, but far as like anybody else saying that song, nah, we all good. Ain't no smoke. I ain't got no problem with nobody doing this shit that I'm on. You trying to put the city on, I'm trying to put the city on. So what I look like hating or bringing a dark cloud over something that I'm trying to help build. That's how I put it. You just stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. We ain't gotta be friends, but we ain't gotta be homies as well. I mean, we ain't gotta be enemies as well.
Did you get any like backlash, or did that affect like your music career, like moving forward?
It helped it, to be honest. Like, that's still one of the hottest diss records that like that I that never dropped, then big for the city. And I don't regret nothing. Oh. And it helped out my career. Like, it made my numbers go up consistently. And then even after that, I dropped a banger right after that that proved that I ain't just gotta drop no diss records and none of that. And kept coming with the bangers. My tape, the diss record helped my tape. My tape was like highly streamed that year and all that. So nah, I ain't mess up nothing.
For sure. Now I see you collab with like Lil J. Did you how did you get a chance to make that happen? Like,
Back then it was on some Twitter. I saw that he said he was in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm like, shit, I'm in the studio, slide. He slid. Shit, we just vibe, chopped it up, listened to some beats, wrote some shit, the rest history. So every time he came up here, he hit me up. Cash, where you at? Let's get in the studio. And locked in every time. I let him do what he do out my studio. He want to sell some features? All right, use my studio for it. You want to get over some bitches? Use my studio for it. And that's just how it went. That's how we built our relationship.
for sure. Like early on, was it like did you feel like it was on some like did you feel any fishy shit about like any of that, or was it just like was it all genuine? Like,
you gotta feel that way about everybody when you're doing this music shit. You can't feel like nobody your friend unless you come in with the niggas. And the only motherfuckers that's really your friends is the people that you come in with. Like, just because a motherfucker do the same thing you do, that don't mean that's your homie. Just cause y'all collabed on a few songs, that ain't your friend. Y'all in the same lane. Y'all in the same boat. You feel me? Cause it had been like niggas that I was cool with that and turned they whole back and made diss songs and all of that. Like, damn, we was just in the studio together. We was just, you know what I'm saying? I just wrote a couple songs for you. Now you hate me, now it's fuck me. So, to answer your question, I made it genuine. Because when it comes to somebody like out of town, you can't show no weakness, you can't show no fear, or you can't show you a fan. As soon as you do, that's the end of that. You gonna get got.
now he currently locked up right now. If he got out of jail, if he ever get released, would you still politic and work with him?
I mean, if he hit me up, that's what it is. I hit him up, say what's up, whatever. But as far as like whatever happens, happens. Me, I ain't really too much pressed about it or none of that. If he get rocking, he get rocking. Shit, we can rock. Let's do it.
For sure. And I see you also got a chance to do a collab with FBG Duck. And How did you feel when you found out that he passed away?
It was fucked up because we just dropped our video like a week before he died, and we were just with each other like 2 weeks before that. So it's like it was fucked up. And the thing is, I met him around the time I met Lil J, and we had, to be honest, we had more of a better relationship with each other and more closer relationship than him because he came up here more and we rocked more. We got like more than, well, we got like 3-4 videos together, like 5 songs together. I got a song with him that I ain't even dropped yet. It was just fucked up because it's like he is one of those ones, like if he came up here to do a show, we ain't always just do music together. So if he came up here to do a show or want to smoke, whatever, like we linking up. Like same thing with the studio. He want to get in the studio, he hit me up. Like he knew he was safe, he know he was straight. You know, we gonna hold shit down, you know? He was always straight when he come in. He was a good dude. That shit fucked me up though, for real.
Shit, did that like change like, you know, your perspective on like moving around, or did that kind of like change you a little bit, or?
For sure. I mean, before he died, I was already like,
Cause my fault to cut you off, but cause I know like in Chicago he was like that dude, like, you know, he was seeming like untouchable, like nobody really want fucking with him, you know, like shit. And then when he died, it was just like damn, you know, it was just like damn, this shit real.
Yeah, well, shit, I be having my own experience. Like before he died, I had got shot a few months before that. So I already knew like what time it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, they don't really give a fuck about who you is and none of that. They want that clout. They want to be like, oh yeah, I'm the one who took that nigga out. Like, so I was always moving away. I moved just off the strength, even with, like you said, after Killswitch, it was going down, like it was going up, like just because of a song, you know. But I always know by being in your city and you do music, it's a chances of shit like that happening. Even now, even though I'm local or whatever, just out here, niggas will do that to me just because, just off the strength. Like, oh yeah, I smoked a local rapper because I got a voice, or because people listen to me, people tune in to me. And that's what it is. So shit, it made me tighten up, but shit, really what made me tighten up is me getting shot last year and how the shit went down.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that a little bit later, shit. And how was you able to get him on like on a record with you, like?
It don't take that much when your music really genuine and your shit hard. Like, I'll play him a record. He'll be like, shit, let's do it. Or he'll be like, let's do it from scratch. Let me hear a beat. We do it for that. And it just go from there. It's just all off the vibe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, niggas have hit niggas with a couple dollars, but niggas will throw that right back. It's all type of shit that go on when it come to like a little politics and all of that. But me and bro, like we really locked in though. So it was never no, oh yeah, let me do a song. I'm only coming for a song or any of that. Nah, we're really at Cash What You Want. Shit, I'm at the studio. You at the studio? I'm about to pull up. We'll vibe, chill, smoke, crack jokes, get high, whatever. Like, and then we play a beat all night or whatever. Come down to it, get in there. That man don't write. So if he hits some shit, he'll be listening. He'll be like, all right, record me. He'll get in that bitch and just go crazy. Like, that's how he was. I ain't never seen him sit down and write. Ever. All that shit right off the dome. Any song I got with him, any song I pretty much seen him do, he recorded at my studio, all that. He like that. So any song you hear, if you feel like you fuck with it, he went hard on that shit. It's all off the top. That man don't write.
For sure. Now I know y'all did like a video, like right. I don't know when it was, but I think it dropped or it didn't drop, like, or like you probably took it away. You was just saying like you dropped it or something, but it came out like later on. What made you hold on to it like a little bit longer?
Well, shit, when we shot the video, we had 2 cameramen shoot it, and they had to collab. So it was like trying to cross over the footage, and it was just taking a little bit of time. So that stalled up a little bit of the process. And then when we dropped the video, it was getting a promotion. It was starting to do numbers, but then he died. And that clogged up everything else. That overshadowed the video. So the video is out. Ain't do that much good of numbers. I ain't gonna cap a lie. To me, like I said, me hitting 20,000, to me, that's big. Just for me being where I'm from and where the fuck I can be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that shit should have easily did over 100K. But shit, of course the death gonna overshadow the music and all that shit at that time. Cause it's like literally as soon as we dropped it, like a few days later he was dead. So then it's like, you know, all the other vlogs picking up on it, all other blogs and all that shit picking up on it and all of that. But they ain't really, it overshadowed the video. But shit, I'm cool with it. That shit out. Motherfuckers know it. It's rocking. It's a banger. Cold Pot, Kash Da Kid, John Ray. FBG Duck, RIP my boy. Just keep it pushing. And it's out on that new tape.
For sure. Now, in your music, you mentioned that you was like shot before. Can you take me like through that time if you don't mind talking about it?
Shit, I got shot 3 times. Shit, 3 different occasions.
3 different?
3 different times, 3 different occasions. It's just that one year I got shot twice in the same year. Like a few months later, I got shot in like January. Then it was like May of the same year. Then I ain't been shot since then till last year. It was just situations, just gang banging, just thugging, just everyday life. Just being me where I'm from. And shit. I know I done some shit that karma come back around. So it's like, I accept it. Like, you know, anything that come in life to me, I accept it for what it is because I know what the fuck I live. I know what I go through. I know what I'm about. I know what type of time I'll be on. Like, and there'll never be no situation where it's like a motherfucker just think it's sweet. Like I got shot 3 times, yeah, but that's hard. Like that's real hard to do for a nigga like me, cause I don't just move out here like I don't give a fuck about my life, you know?
Yeah.
I got shit going on, and there just be times this motherfucker just call me slipping. I accept that.
Shit. Did any of those occasions, did you feel like you was at like the wrong place at the wrong time? Do you feel like you weren't like on your P's and Q's, or was it just like
that last one? I had pulled up somewhere. I already went inside that spot and they ain't even have what I wanted. So I left, went to a different store, got what I wanted, but I wasn't thinking. I went right back to that store for something else, which I didn't have to. And then once I left that motherfucker was following me, got down on me. But yeah, I wasn't looking around none of that. I ain't gonna lie, like that whole day was kind of funny. I kept running into motherfuckers I was in tour with, motherfuckers I had words with, you know? But like, it was more, a lot of shit that motherfuckers say to me on the internet or over the phone, they don't say in person. So it don't be that type of time. And even when I did get shot, that motherfucker, he could have got me together, but it just showed how nervous a motherfucker be worried about what I'm gonna do versus what they want to do to me. So it was just one of those situations, but I'm here and wasn't nothing, like, you know, and wasn't nothing to panic about. I got shot, I drove myself to the hospital. I ain't cried, panic, none of that. I'm hit. Go to the hospital. Simple as that. Like, I'm gonna live. Shit. If I do, I do. I don't, shit. Live a hell of a life. That's just how I be seeing it.
so? Now, it's a viral video on the internet, like a rapper named Mo Man or something. I guess he confronted you. Can you tell the people exactly what happened in that situation? Or
Yeah, like that's another nigga who I was cool with. He invited to my studio, all that. You know what I'm saying? And when he had ended up getting locked up, so he got out. By the time he got out, Killswitch was popping and all of that. So one of my men was in a workhouse with him, or a halfway house or something. So he get on the phone. He ain't saying nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. Like, he ain't talking crazy. He ain't doing none of that. We chopped it up. He like, what's up with saying this person's name and all that? I'm like, look, I said what I said, but it wasn't about nobody dead or none of that. Like, you feel me? It was about the niggas who y'all running with. Like, what they on? What type of time they on? What they doing? He, oh, no, little bro, we got to link up, this and that, all that. Boom. So one time I hear a song, he said my name in the song. Hit him up instantly. Like, bro, if we already chopped it up about this, why you saying my name in the song? Oh, ain't nothing like that, blase. Boom. So one morning I just happened to go to the store to go buy some woods. I'm going in, he walking out. I see him. Try to shake my hand. I'm like, I ain't really got nothing to shake your hand about. He like, it's me, little bro. Got the trying to get me to 10 sub, but I do know the nigga, so I'm like, all right, he ain't on that type of time or whatever. So I pull him up to the side. I'm like, come to the side, chop it up. We get to the side, we get to chop it up. I'm like, bro, why you put my name in the song? He like, blase, this and that, this and that. So at the end, he like, well, can I go live and just show people that real niggas can link up and connect and we could probably squash some shit, By then, I'm in rapper mode. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We can do all this and all that. So boom, camera get the rolling. He like, if you peep in the beginning, he like, yeah, I ran in Kash Da Kid, we with Kash Da Kid, that's what we doing, Nigga, automatically, when I first met the nigga, I said, I'm cool at getting this money, bro. I ain't think about nothing you talking about. Like, you feel me? So if it's really that, then if you feel like, and at the end of the day, if you feel like I said something about your dead homie into that, nigga, ain't no cameras coming out. Ain't no what's up or none of that, nigga. Because if I feel like you said something about my dead homie, I ain't talking to you, ain't none of that. We just gonna get busy. So for one. For two, it's a difference if a motherfucker just ham a nigga up or a motherfucker just come with a camera and all of that. Like, look who I caught this bitch at. That's another difference. If you see in the video, I'm sitting there, I'm straight. Like, I ain't worried about shit. What it is, and the same thing. And another thing, the nigga had the same day that video was posted is not the day that we did that video. That was like a day or two before. So it was a whole publicity stunt. Yeah. So this whole time, that nigga sit up there and got me to get on video thinking that he gonna be on some, keep it cool, this and that. But what it is, he start feeling himself once people start commenting. He start feeling himself once people start saying this and that. The man changed the caption of the video and everything. So then it's I'ma drop a diss record. Why would you do that knowing you ain't gonna win with me when it come to that? Like his little diss record did like 5, 10 in a day. My shit did like 15 in a day. And in fact, that shit didn't even do like 10. It did like 5. But I'm like, you can't win when it comes to this because the real gonna know, the streets gonna know. And everybody in their real life mind, only people that was talking shit and talking crazy, it felt like I got a hold on that video or any of that, is people that already don't like me. Because people that know me, and know how I'm rocking, no, I'm not going at gunpoint for nothing. For none of that. Ain't nobody just walking up on me with no camera. Ain't nobody walking up on me talking crazy. Ain't nobody saying nothing, doing nothing to me in my face. And that be the thing about it. And even after the whole thing, I even posted screenshots. He said, let the people think what they want to think. Let them think that you hold me in that. I never in life let that happen. How do you sound? Why don't you tell the people what really went down? And like I said, any real nigga know, any real street nigga know. That's why I feel like how I know it was a battle that was already won by me. Any street nigga know if anybody say something about your dead homies and any of that, it's go mode. Ain't no talking, ain't no none of that. Niggas getting hands and feet put on them and whatever else. Simple. So all that shit, niggas hold me and all that, ain't none of that. None of that. And if it's so viral, then how come niggas ain't getting no clout off of it? And how could you even take a nigga serious who did Soulja Boy, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So, all that shit, niggas hold me and all that, ain't none of that. None of that. And if it's so viral, then how come niggas ain't getting no clout off of it? And how could you even take a nigga serious who did Soulja Boy, bro? Like, I never in my life, bro, take no nigga serious who sitting up there dissing Soulja Boy or any of that, bro. Like, that's just not even gangster, bro, at all. Period. Niggas just be niggas feel like they was gone for so long, like they had the streets. Nigga, I always had the streets. So it'd be like, when niggas come at me, they try to take the streets from me, but how could you take the streets from me when, like, when I said I was the king of the north side, it wasn't to offend nobody, but that's just how I felt when it comes to this street shit, when it comes to this street music. When I started doing my music, all these niggas was backpacking and jerking and dancing and all that type of shit. I feel like I brought that street shit to this murder app shit. Like, yeah, shout out to the OGs that was doing it before me, but I don't feel like they had the impact with the gangster shit and the street shit that I had. And that's just how I feel. If you look at the whole culture now, look what they doing, look what they talking about. When no niggas from Minnesota collabing with no Chicago niggas on the drill music when it was hot at the time, none. I was the first one. It was me. So I know what type of shit I brought to the culture of the Minneapolis music, of the Minnesota music scene. They don't want to accept it. They want to overlook this shit. Why? Because I ain't getting played in the club, but I guarantee them getting played in these cars. Why? Because y'all don't see me on stage with the biggest celebrities. I don't feel like opening up for no nigga who don't even know who I am, who ain't even there listening to my music. That's why I don't open up for shows. That's just me. Because I know how that shit go. You gonna perform, nobody gonna be out there and all that. And then as soon as you get done performing, everybody gonna be there coming to see the main act. The main act don't even know who you is. You can take pictures, do all of that. If you ain't getting no feature, if you ain't spending no chicken, they don't even want to talk to you. So I fell back a little bit on music and started to get to the paper. That's what the fuck I was on. I still dropping music and all of that, but that shit that happened with Dude, that shit ain't never stopped my career. Cause like I said, the real niggas know, the real street niggas know what the fuck going on, and the real people know what's going on. They know, bro, you can't believe no actor against a real nigga, bro. And we know who the actor is, and definitely ain't Kash Da fucking Kid.
For sure. Now, if he ever like reach out to you, like
Never.
and say,
Never. I've been there, done that. You get one chance with me, bro. You get one chance, you fuck that chance up, that shit dead. Ain't no coming back.
For sure. Now I know you've been doing this shit for about like 10 years plus, man. Do you feel like you at a point of your career where you can just chill, or do you feel like it's like 2013 still, and you got to feed the fans as much as possible?
I feel like now I'm like Gucci. I feel like I'm on my Gucci shit to where I can put niggas in position to do this music shit. Like, niggas can feed off my name. Like, cause it whole weight, like, you know? Like, and I know the ins and outs of a lot of shit. I feel like I just don't want to stop doing music, bro. Hey, if shit happen, I want to really put the city on, whether if I'm doing it, being an A&R, whatever, if I can introduce motherfuckers to whatever, put the money behind the motherfucker, whatever. But me, as far as like not making music, I just feel like I don't feel like stopping doing music. It's shit I still gotta talk about. It's shit I still gotta do. Shit, Snoop been doing this shit for how long? Since like 1988, 89. Snoop just dropped the album. So shit, just keep going. Yeah, they mainstream and all of that, but like I said, for me, man, who I am in my city, from where I'm from, like I really was born and raised. Minneapolis, it's all I know. And for damn near everybody to know who the fuck I am here and beyond, that's an accomplishment to me. That's just how I feel. I turn it up a notch though. It's nothing to go get to them labels. It's nothing to go do that. If that's what y'all want me to do, why I do it. I stop being satisfied with just being a local star, a hood star, whatever they want to call it. But shit, I'm living life. I still feel like I'm that nigga regardless.
For sure. Now, I know you didn't politic and did features with a few people in the city. Would you want to collab with like anybody else from like Minnesota that you haven't like really collab with?
Whoever. That's the thing with me. I done chopped it up with a few people. They be like, oh, I thought you would be Hollywood. And I'm like, why would I be that? Because everybody know you that, like, bro, I'm not none of these other niggas out here who local as hell and think they in motherfucking Atlanta with Lil Baby and 42 Doug and all them niggas. Nah, like on real down to earth. Whoever want to collab, whatever, let's do it. Long as it's a banger, though. I ain't just hopping on anything. I'm past that stage. The video got to be right. Production got to be right. Everything got to be good just because I can't go backwards. I already built a name to where I'm known for good quality. I'm known for good verses. I'm known for, you know what I'm saying, bringing tracks to life. I'm known for numbers. So it's like, once your shit is together, I'm willing to do whatever. I'm willing to collab with whoever. I don't give a fuck what type of music it is. It could be rock, pop, hip hop, whatever. I got it. I'm with it. So.
Now, like I know, like you know, when people hear that Kash Da Kid, all they know is like rap. You know, like music. Shit. What's one thing people don't know about Kash Da Kid?
I got a lot of kids. Now I'm a father though. I got 7 kids though. Shit, I'm a father, a businessman. Like a lot of people think I'm under somebody, but I just got good peers. But Get Rich Music, Get Rich Mafia, that's my shit. Like I started that. I'm the CEO of that shit. And my niggas with me. Like, and these is niggas who I grew up with. Like from the hood, from the sandbox. Like it's niggas who I motivate, who just getting out of prison and all of that to change their life, hop on music and do all type of shit. I'm a brother. I'm just 100% real. Like I do all type of shit besides music, man. Y'all just gotta tune in to me. I just started a delivery company. You gotta have more than one income, especially when it comes to music. I only get paid off music, but it pays, like, you know? So that's one thing about it. That's why I really don't stop. Cause I still got 200, 300, 400 listeners on motherfucking Spotify who gonna keep spinning that shit. I still get motherfuckers who buy my shit on iTunes. I just put old shit on iTunes that start getting bought again. So it's like, it don't ever stop. It keep going. It's still people that hit me, it's still people that hit me up talking about they listening to my old shit right now. Send me videos of them listening to my old shit. Still tell me that Strap God was a classic. Thank you. I appreciate that. That came out in 2014. It's just like shit. I didn't even know time fly like that when it comes to music with that shit fly. So, and I don't even think I was 14. But.
Now, I just heard that you mentioned like the delivery company and shit. Like, shit. Like, can you give like some information on that? Like, what motherfuckers could?
Well, what I'm getting into is called it's a courier services subcontracting. So what we're doing is we're gonna subcontract through a company and just drop off deliveries, help to get faster deliveries, help people get their shit faster. Cause I know it'd be like a drought on drivers and all of that stuff. And plus, I didn't want to actually go work for a company. I wanted to start my own business to where I can also get paid from a big company more than just being an employee. And I can also pull in my peoples into being employees under my roof. So go by stuff like that. That's all we doing though.
My next question, man. If a person out of town decided to like move to Minneapolis, what's like 3 tips you would give
them? Don't be a fan. Don't be friendly. And mind your business. And I'm seeing like all 3 of them because at the end of the day, motherfuckers here will try you. Everybody talks shit about Minneapolis and all of that, but you gotta think about it. We one of the most diverse cities in like damn near the whole America, bro. We got people here we got Somalis, Africans, uh,
Asian.
Asians, Cambodian, like everything. Everything is here, bro. And like a lot of people. And then we got the people from Texas, Chicago, Milwaukee, from like real grimy states and cities. And when the mothers catch on, they catch you, they feel you sweet. You can be friendly as hell. Like, all right, dude, I got 10,000 in my car and 100,000 in it. They gonna take that. They gonna run it at the same person you think you friends with and all that. They gonna take that. And it's real like here, you better off having associates. Stick to yourself and stay to yourself. For the simple fact, like I had niggas that I grew up with, like real friends from the sandbox that like we ain't cool no more. We'll never be cool ever again. And like, you know what I'm saying? If we bump heads, we might not know what might happen. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really be on that friendship. That's just like how we do. You came to my shit. Got a video shot by my cameraman. You feel me? Hopped on my beat. I wrote the song. And you still got the nerve to try to pull some clown shit with me, some snake shit with me. Can't no nigga, no rapper, no nigga, no bitch, none of that ever say I pulled no snake shit with them or no funk shit with them at all. I just don't rock like that. And a lot of motherfuckers here do. I just seen motherfuckers cross out they mama for clown shit. Real shit, bro.
Now, if you had the chance to get like a feature from like any mainstream artist, you know, like that's kind of big, shit, who'd it be?
Off top Gucci. And then like right now who hot ESTG. That's one young boy that's talking to the trend. He talking crazy. Like I fuck with him. He be on the shout out whole song called ESTG Flow. Cause I fuck with that nigga tough.
For sure. Now, I know you kind of like touched on this a little bit in the beginning, but do you ever see yourself doing anything other than rap?
Shit, just getting money, bro. That's it. Like, and Ben, I like the business part of music. So it's not necessarily just rapping. Like when I said that I started off being a CEO and I started off doing this, like I always did I did the business part of the music before I started rapping. So that was my main thing, because I fell in love with the business part. The thing is, I rap because I don't like holding shit in. I be having shit on my mind. That's why I rap. But far as like I said, I never cared about being a famous rapper. That wasn't my thing. My shit just happened to catch in the streets. And a lot of people, and I think that people think so highly of me, they feel like, well, why ain't you on yet? Why don't you got a deal? Why you ain't with them? I never decided to do that. But that's why it's like the artists that I do want to put on. I do want them to feel that type of shine. I do want them to be up there. And I still do music with them. I don't give a fuck from 40.
For sure. Now, yeah, this is my question. Now, fella Phils, you've been shooting with him like for a minute. You know, I didn't even know he was shooting for that long. You know,
Yeah.
like, is he like is y'all like, is that like your cameraman? Like how like or like
For sure. Actually, that started off, they had a label. I was actually a management company. I was actually signed to them. It was Georgetown Music Group. So it was a contract, and I just locked in with them. I believed in them from the beginning. So that's how that happened. And from when he wasn't even that good to now, the nigga goated. And it's like, I feel like I helped build that and all that. So yeah, that's my cameraman. That's my dog. Like we ain't shot no video in a minute, but that's my dog. He on tour now. Shit with Tusi and Washibi. That's some niggas from Texas and all of that shit. So this shit going on, bro. And we gonna get back to it and lock in. But that's my dog. I shot with a few other cameramen too, but me and Fels, he helped me grow and I helped him grow, for sure.
yeah. Now, one of my last questions, man. Do you ever do you ever see yourself moving out of Minnesota?
Hell no. I tried that like a few, like last year or some shit. I moved for 3 months and I got brought my ass back. That shit ain't what's up. If I got a different situation, like if a label or something was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got credit for you, did it in the studio. We gonna make sure you on tour and all of that shit. Then hell yeah, I'll move. But like far as like just taking my own money and move on my own, start over, nah. That just never made sense to me. Cause I feel like people already established themselves. People that's already, a person that moved from a different state to another state, they already established themselves to where they are at this moment. Meaning, you move somewhere while you young. So if I was gonna do some shit like that, I should have moved when I was like 21, 22 or whatever, and then start my career, whatever the fuck I was doing there, and then just buzz up from there. But as far as me buzzing in my own city and then move to another city that's trying to do this, how that's gonna work if it's a million other niggas in that same city that's doing the same shit you doing? Yeah. So you think you finna just come to their city and just take over and be on before them? They ain't finna let that happen. All reality. I know a lot of motherfuckers that try to move from like, oh, I'm about to move to Atlanta and go to, you know how many niggas in Atlanta trying to rap just like you? That probably got better relationships with the same artist you trying to get up with. It ain't gonna be that sweet unless you already got a situation. That's the difference. You gotta have that situation locked in. If you ain't got that situation locked in, me personally, I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know nobody who actually moved from here with a career and just took off in nobody else's city or state. Me personally, I ain't never seen it unless they left early. Like there's the twins with the glasses company, Coco and Breezy. I used to go to school with them. They left when they was 18. By the time they was 21, they in the Russell Simmons building in New York. By the time they was 25, Rihanna and Beyonce and they're wearing their glasses. You see how that worked? Yeah. They left early, they established themselves, and shit got going on. Now they successful. You know? They didn't wait till they got their shit rocking here and all of that shit and then I'm about to move to a different state and do this and do that. Nah, I don't really know nobody, bro.
Yeah, cause I asked that like, you know, people outside like looking in like other big people, they be like, man, you got shot about 3 times, man. It ain't safe for you. You know, you should move up out of here. You know, like people think like it's like you not, you know.
Do what anybody else that do get shot. You either turn your savage up or you take your ass to the church or something. Simple, like, better get your guns up. So, man, you better make yourself happy. You better get you some soldiers around you, something, man. You can't be, yeah, I understand it. Like, I understand it, but I'm just not ready to just go nowhere, retire, and just live a different life. Nah, like I'm still active when it comes to living my life. Like, you should get what I'm saying? Not like active, like, oh, I'm out here doing this and doing that. No. What I mean by active is I'm not ready to just be like, all right, then I'm fine where I'm at. I'm sitting back, I'm chilling. No, still more money to get. My kids still need, they still getting older. So I'm still grinding. I don't feel like working on damn job and sitting back and just going to the crib every day, coming home from work, back hurt, feet hurting, because I'm making this man $1 million a year, and I'm only making 30 to 40,000 a year. I ain't on that type of time, bro. Yeah. I think I had that.
So, man, what's some upcoming music on the way, like some tapes or like some projects, you know, like the fans could be looking for?
Well, shit, I just dropped the tape a few months ago. Strapped out everything, still strapped. That's on Spotify, all that shit. Y'all go stream that. I got a Nightmare on 33rd Street dropping, Nightmare on 33rd Street 2 dropping October 31st. I got a tape with me and my artist Babyface, GRM Babyface dropping at the top of, either at the end of this year or the top of next year. I got GRM 4L Part 3 dropping. I got my nigga The Bad Guy, got some shit dropping with him. My nigga Gunna finna get out. I just got some shit. I got a video finna drop soon. Another interview finna drop. Just up with me. I ain't stopping this shit. My artists ain't stopping. GRM ain't stopping. It's up with us. Sure.
This my fan question. It's a fan question. You got which one of these 3 girls, like, you know, who you were like really, you got who you would hit, you know what I'm saying? You got Ari, man, you got G Herbo baby mama, you got Jania, you know, that's young boy baby mama, and you got Jada, little baby mama. Which one should you think, you know, which one you will, you know, pass around, which one you will, you know, fuck around with?
First of all, it'll have to be out of motherfucking little baby mama and fucking her baby mama. It'll have to be out of them two. It'll fuck around and damn. I'll go with Jada. I'll go with Jada. Fuck that. I had to think about it. I'm from Chicago girls, they turn me on, but they crazy as hell. Oh, yeah. I love Chicago girls. They so ghetto and lovely, but that shit can be a headache sometimes.
Yeah. Shit, man, that's really all I got. Shit, something else you gotta really get off your chest, let the people know. Shit.
Nah, I'm chilling, man. Just make sure y'all give me my flowers while I'm here. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Kash Da Kid. Man, that's it. That's all.
Shit, yeah. Your social media, yeah. How to get up with you?
Social media, Kash Da Kid GRM on Instagram and Snapchat. Fuck all that Facebook and all that other shit.
All right, man. Let the people know shit who got up with you for the interview, man.
Yeah. You already know who I'm interviewing with, man. My boy DaeDaeTV, man. Salute, man. Good for having me.
For sure.